And we are live. We're
Wow.
live. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Real Time Wisdom Show with Savante
Ooh.
and Joanna. I keep having to say over and over in my head, it's she wants to be called Savante, like, because I want to go to Laney, but
You
I
can.
love that name. So I call you both.
Savante,
I call you both. Sometimes I
you
call
can
you
call me, you can call me, what's that? You can
anytime.
call me Ray, and you can call me. Well, I think I got a message the other day from Denise Flood, and she's like, "Hi, Savante." And, it may be interesting at first, like how to do it, but after a while, maybe people might get the hang of it.
That's
But
right. Hi,
I like,
Janelle. Hi, Kathy. Two
wow, we got
beautiful ladies.
we got coast to coast here, and I'm
Yes,
sure
we
more will be
do.
joining us. Well, I have to say, last week was a wonderful doozy, right? It was like Christmas, weren't we? Like Santa Claus, like packing up the elves,
I'm
working in
telling
the
you,
workshop.
it was so cool because, you and I were talking, we're so proud of these beautiful beings that we created.
Yeah,
And the second helpings deck, it's just, I don't know, it's the culmination of all of our ideas and work together and spirits work and Mother Nature's work. And
yeah,
it felt good to send our babies out into the world in all those places. It
yeah.
always feels good. And you worked your butt off, and and it showed. And the presentation that was was put in place by the red tissue and all the little things that you do, the new thank you cards. You really did a wonderful job with that. And
Oh,
so I'm
thank
just
you.
like thinking of people when they open their box, and I
Yeah,
saw the pictures on Facebook, how awesome those
yeah.
those photos looked of their open boxes and all the things that the people got. So Prudy's here, Tamara's here, Trisha's
Trisha's here.
here.
You know,
Yeah, Trish
you
says
know, it's
packaging was beautiful. Yeah,
Oh,
it
God,
was
that
really
makes
good.
us feel so good because all those details, you're right, they add up. And so
Yeah.
many times people say, well, why don't you make your life easier? Because you sell a lot of decks on Amazon. Why don't you let them just pack it and send it off? I'm like, oh, no, no, no.
It
I
wouldn't be
just,
the same, would it?
it wouldn't be the
It
same.
wouldn't be the same.
No,
No.
I mean, we've had, like renowned tarot, illustrator Marius Michael George. The very first thing he said, in fact, I was reading his Ascended Master cards last night he illustrated those with Doreen Virtue. He said packaging was sensational. Like,
Yeah.
it's those things that make you feel so good.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
but it's not that personal way. I don't know. I didn't hear.
Oh, she said that to just ship it out anyway. It's just not personal, but it's more personal
Yeah. Well,
the
you
way
get the
that
feeling, you get
the
the
way that
love
we've done it.
that you and I have put into it, and that
Yeah.
Spirit wanted to tell a story with 60 more foods. And I think it's pretty telling. I mean, every time this deck too has just been such an eye opener. Just like, my eyes are a little red because the card I pulled before we got on. It's like it's just right, like the angels are in the room saying what's going on. And
Yeah.
it's just sometimes I forget it's food, and then I go back, and then when I see that food in the store, I trigger like the session or the card reading, and it's
Hmm.
like, oh yeah.
Hmm. I know. I know. We did such a wonderful thing. I feel like I'll always be proud of it.
Yeah,
And tonight we're going to talk a little bit about evolution and change and how things always are in in a flow, even when it doesn't feel like it, even when you feel like you're stuck in one place. Just wait a minute, pause a little bit, and be plums, be patient, because things will be answered. Your prayers will be answered. Things will come to that time and place where you look back and go, wow, I was really hung up on that one thing. I was
hmm,
really attached to it being a certain way. And now, as soon as I let go, I realized that everything worked out the way that it should, right? And
Yeah, in
so,
retrospect, right? That
right,
it's
right.
I had I recorded my show today for next Tuesday, the Nourish Your
Oh
Soul show.
yeah.
Yeah, and it was all of I went deep into the elements, as deep as I could in an hour. But what I did talk about is just coming out the other side of big things like Hurricane
Mhm,
Ian, or, I was talking to my friends who survived all the fires up in northern New Mexico last year.
jeez.
And we all had these like, well, what was that wanting to tell us?
Mm,
And how can you not be irrevocably changed when you've gone through a tragedy or you've gone through a series of circumstances? All of us are given those in our lives, and
mhm,
we come out and we don't see it, what's happening during, but boy, on the backside, the flip flop side, it gives you time for pause, and it gives you time for raspberry reflect, alfalfa sprouts, talking our language, and it
mhm,
gives you time to really prioritize, maybe pull
mhm,
back, maybe, you know, do all those things. And I think we've done that. And that's what Evolve Lychee, this today where we're at January 16th is about, is that we have evolved. We've done our decks, and we're bringing it forward with some, wonderful wisdom with these level twos. And
mhm,
at the same time, there's some changes personally we feel have happened. So
mhm,
I feel that all of us should be looking at things, not when things change, to embrace change in a way that, maybe although awkward or uncomfortable, is for our highest good, because spirit is always wanting us to move forward, no matter what it
mhm.
is, while we're here in this
Yeah.
body.
And no matter how much it hurts, because there is that pain that comes with letting go, even when what you're letting go of, it's time. It's time. And so, but there's still, I was talking to my uncle today because he closed his restaurant that his family owned for over 50 some years, maybe 60 years. And he
Wow.
was running it and he thought his son was going to run it. Well, his son said no. And
Yeah.
he is 72. And so he just said, you know, I think it's time. And
Yeah.
so yesterday he had to shut off their phone number that they've had for 50 some years. And he says,
Wow.
even though he wanted this and he's relieved, it stung. Those final chapters sting just a little bit. And they're supposed to, because if whenever we've loved something and invested in it and put so much of our heart and soul in it, yeah, when you let go, it's going to sting a little bit,
Yeah.
even when it's the absolute best thing to do.
Yeah.
And so this is part of what this show is about, because Lainey and I in the last couple of months have been back and forth about different things, and what our roles moving forward is, and where I'm at in my life and where she's at in hers. And energetically, I've just know, and by spirit, and I've prayed about it and everything else, but it is time for me to move on. And so Lainey is driving the car for Food Healing Oracle Deck solo
Yeah.
moving forward.
Well,
I'll
I
be
can't
there in
say
the
solo.
background as her
I may be
cheerleader.
helming it, but we have a community. We have a huge
Yes,
community.
yes, she'll be driving the car with you all in a caravan behind her. And
I
I'll
was
be
thinking a hot air balloon. We were all in it,
oh, okay. That
ascending.
sounds good. And I will be cheering her on and the Food Healing Oracle deck on from the sidelines. Always, always. That's always going to be. This is some of the most the thing that gives me the most pride in my life, what you and I have created with these decks, with these oracle cards, with the community that we've built, the cherries. This is something that is going to outlive us, right? You think
I know,
about
I'm
it.
getting all teary-eyed.
I know the people. Well, I just pictured this the other day. This vision came into my house. It's the year, 2675, right? And somebody has to go into their their mother's house, and that mother has kept all the great grandmother's things, and in a drawer is our two decks. And they're like, oh my God, what's this?
Wow, soursop. I didn't even know that island exists anymore where that's from. Isn't that underwater? Just kidding. Climate
I
change.
know. Seriously,
No.
seriously. But
Yeah.
it's like I have my own private practice and I've had for years. And I find even there, I'm prioritizing my own self-care. I'm prioritizing, the clients that I want to see, the time I want to invest. And I can't say I'm retiring because I'm not retiring from my practice, but I am slowing down a bit. And it feels like the right thing to do at the right time to do it. I'm
Yeah.
not going to reveal my age on here for the whole world to know, but I'm getting up there. You can tell by my gray hair, I'm not walking with a cane or anything,
Oh,
but
please.
it just feels really good to just, wow, take a break,
Evolve.
take evolve, take a beat, evolve, just go slower, go a little bit slower,
Yeah,
and you are this powerhouse of
please.
ideas and creativity and energy. And I just have told you this before. I see only good and big things for you, Savante. So, just just this is a time where we're both having to adjust peas, right? We have to eat our peas and adjust.
It's almost like spirit knew where we were evolving to while we were writing the deck without
I'm
us even
telling
knowing
you.
what we were going. Because the fact
Yeah,
is that we've just said like 20 cards that are in our
yeah,
deck. It's
yeah.
almost like we were being prepared for a new level. And
Hmm.
what we didn't know what that level would look like, but I definitely see the vision of where this is going or has the potential in our deck. We have
Right.
potential to go, and I'm not surprised that all of our dialogue is in our deck, second
No,
helpings.
I know.
So I think, and I think looking at the people who are here know how special it is what we created. Will always be special, will always be, created by Lainey Sevante Wolkin and Joanna Salerno. And I carry you wherever I go with this. And
Yeah,
wherever we all go with this, you
yeah.
will be honored and carried. Um, you know, I'm proud of what we've done. And it's
Mm,
only, I feel like on some levels it's just beginning, and other levels is, you know,
yeah.
ending.
Yeah. Well, I just look at it this way. We closed one chapter and we're
Yeah,
turning the pages to the new chapters where new characters come in, new heroes, new heroines,
that's
new
true. Stay
everything
tuned for
comes in.
season two.
Yeah,
Season
that's
two.
right. This is season two. You open up your new show. You've waited for that season to drop for so long, and it
Yeah,
drops, and oh my goodness, there's new characters.
yeah. So open. That's the whole point. Oh, Lainey, you're making me cry.
Yeah.
I think that's what it's all about: is change,
Yeah.
embracing change, and we will pull some cards, and allowing.
Yeah. Allowing with ease and grace, you know, and I can't think of anybody else I could have, would have uh, partnered with to create this deck, and I am infinitely grateful for the time we have spent. And it's been such an adventure. This card just
Oh yeah,
flew
should we
out
talk in that?
because it has. It's been such an adventure from day one, from minute one. It has been an adventure.
By the way, if people are asking about, where we're at with lots of ginger, says Trish, we have lots of gingers. We've always said friends first, and I
Hmm.
don't think that'll ever change.
Hmm.
And we forge ahead because and we've also said this is bigger than either one of us.
Always.
And we
We knew
know
that
that,
right from the start.
and it's starting to show itself is that. And so
Yeah.
you're right, there will be more characters. We don't know. It's definitely taking a life of its own. The calls are coming in. The stores who were on the fence are all of a sudden like, stock me up. So
Hmm.
it's there is a movement, cherimoya. It is happening. I think we were meant to do this, get it up, and now just like let it fly, you know?
Hmm.
So,
Yeah.
anyways,
Yeah.
yes, she'll be at level 2 if anyone's wondering.
Yes, I will be at February 3rd and 4th, level 2. Lainey and I, Savante and I created a wonderful class for our cherries. And
Yeah,
we're very excited to see, our peeps to spend
yeah,
2 whole days with,
yeah.
teaching them about the new deck,
Yeah.
right?
We're sold
And
out when we're actually kind of over full and waitlisted. And
yeah,
so, and we're starting to fill up the April class. So I'll
good.
be helming that. I'll be helming the March one. I have some new thoughts going into that level 1. It creates change. It inspires you to look at things differently. Like, okay, well, how would I do that part? And
Right.
so I am enjoying sort of, a new creation because we've done it 11 times. So now, it's like, okay,
That's
cool.
right.
How can I kick this up in a different way? So yeah, lots
That's
of good
right.
things to come. No sadness. These are tears of, emotion. I love this woman with all my breath. So here
Mm,
we go into
thank
this new
you.
frontier. I wish you all the best in all
Yeah.
your endeavors. And may
Yeah.
we never have to talk about anything business and we're in the Isles of Trinidad eating, grapes and cherries. I don't
Well,
know.
yeah, I can't wait for the Isles of Trinidad, let me tell you.
Yeah.
No,
All
it's
right.
just going to go to a whole new level now,
Yeah.
it's a whole new level.
Yeah.
So, who wants a card? And frame the question again like you did before.
Yeah. So here, Joanna and I, and obviously people who've lived in Southwest Florida with Ian, we've gone through lots of changes, and we've evolved, and we've now have indicated that change is good. Change, although sometimes a little hurt, sad or painful, coming out the other side. So I wanted you to maybe think of something in your life that you've been wanting to change and wanting to, evolve out of it or into a next line of um, being with this. So think about that for yourself. And what we're going to do is each of us from the new deck, Second Helpings, is going to pull a card that will help you either deliver you a message that will help you evolve, help you embrace the change, help you kind of get, some fire element energy moving into it. Does that sound about right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, what is going to help you the most in your own evolution, right?
Yeah. So let's see who pulls the lychee cards. In any case, do exactly they are. Tamara, I'd love a card. Janelle, yeah, just say that and just give yourself. I'm just gonna just have you close your eyes for a second and just take a moment, let out any concerns, breathe in, nice deep breath, let it out, nice cleansing breath. And truly allow yourself this moment to be gifted, allowing yourself whatever is inside your heart, your deepest desire that you might be thinking about, it's gnawing at you or procrastinating on making a decision. What do you need? What is that situation telling you? Because the other side of that is going to show you so much love and joy and happiness. It's just waiting for you to get through you. So just use this moment to really think about what it is that you want. And we're here to support you with a card that will help you get there. So it is.
And so it is.
All
Perfect.
right. So let's start with Tamara.
All right.
All
Would
right.
you like to go?
You can go. And
Okay.
then,
Tamara, here you go.
aho.
Ah, and didn't you say this word before?
I
You get
sure did.
nutmeg. Tamara for potential. So, this is what will help you to evolve in this next step, next stage, whatever it is that you have in your mind, is visualize the potential, but don't limit the potential. Just see it expand and think your highest thoughts, your best your best case scenario in this one, because whatever you can visualize, whatever you can imagine has the potential to be in your field. Just really pull it in, though, really call it in all the ways that you call it in, because there is so much potential there for your evolutionary wish to come true.
I love that. It's like you have one more ring on the ladder and don't give up because it's just right there, you know?
Yeah, it's right there.
Mm. So, Janelle, you got kumquat, which is our regrets card. And
Ooh.
sometimes I feel bad that some of these delicious foods get words that are, they might not be like joy, but, you know, sometimes we need to look at our regrets, and are we holding on to regrets? And that's sort of living in that past beliefs or programs that those regrets dictate. So when I see the regret card come up and it's talking about what do you need to change or to evolve, is maybe forgive yourself. Don't hold on to those regrets. Let them go. Maybe look at them as a teaching exercise and allow them to spur you on and move you in a positive way. Holding on to those regrets, all of us have them, but they never serve us, and they actually keep us way down vibrationally. And if we can release those regrets, we can lift our vibration and move us into a state of manifestation. So
Mm,
therefore, allowing those regrets to leave will help you evolve to your next desire.
love that. Love
Yeah.
that. Well,
Yeah.
next is Cheryl. And Cheryl, I've been shuffling the cards, and this is what comes out. So, movement. So there's something that I'm hearing that what would help you to your next stage of evolution is an action step. You put the action step out there first, and then it moves with your energy, right? So if something's been building or something's been waiting in the wings to move forward, you start moving. And you know uh those what's that expression of a rolling ball cover gathers no moss, or something like that, like
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I
whatever that
know. Yeah,
expression
yes.
is.
That. I know
That's
that
what that
one.
reminds me of. Or like when you were a kid and you start with a small snowball and you roll it down and it adds more and more snow and gets bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
That's what I see for you. So you
Momentum.
momentum, right? That's
Momentum.
thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
Earthshot.
get it moving. And of course, we're still in Mercury retrograde. It goes
Yeah.
direct on the 18th, and then it's in the shadow for a little bit. But the time is coming very, very soon for you to make that action step, Cheryl.
Wow. I just got a hit on what that is. So
Oh, you
cool.
did?
I'll be
Oh,
seeing
cool.
her this Thursday because we are planning. Remember when we did the Conquering Your Cravings with the
Oh,
whole
yeah, that's a
release of
powerful
all
class.
powerful? We're doing one again. Yeah,
Oh,
March
cool.
25th.
Oh,
Everyone put
cool.
that on your calendar. I know we talked about it in the altars class, but
Very
I
cool.
think we released like 30 to 50
Oh,
beliefs that
yeah.
day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a good class.
Okay, so the next is Denise. You pull for Denise.
Oh, I'd love to pull for Denise. All right, Denise. So this is for your highest good on what will help you evolve. Embrace the change, whatever it is that you're thinking about. All right. Interesting. Redemption.
Redemption.
Yeah. So to see this right after regrets is telling me, and it's funny. And should I share the card that I pulled before the class, before the show? No, but
You
should I?
can.
Nah.
Yeah.
Anyways, No, I don't think I am. I'll keep that sacred. But anyways, redemption. Look at that. Look at the color. Look at that spice. Look at that fire element. And sometimes when we hold on to regrets, like when I pulled that for Janelle, and sometimes when we want to seek redemption, there's a lot of times that we're living in back there. And
Mm,
there's the one thing that I could say I've learned fortunately lately, because I've really embraced a yoga practice, is the art of staying present. Like
mm,
right here, right now. There's no time to think about anything else. It's just you and your own divine presence. And so I've lived this one, Denise, is wanting to seek redemption for things that felt unjust, didn't feel balanced, didn't feel corrected, didn't feel aligned. And you can drive yourself crazy thinking of all the scenarios. My advice, seeing this card, is to see a situation that you maybe feel was not in alignment or whatever it is, see it how you would like to have seen it happen. Might have not happened that way, but just in your mind, envision the completion of it, the joy, the outcome, coming out the other side, feeling resolved. Because once you can do that, the redemption holds no energy.
mm.
And then you can move forward and evolve. Can you relate to that, Joanna?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, I can. Next is
Amy.
Jenny Willing, and that's for me to pull a card for Jenny. Trying to keep
Yay,
track of
Jenny.
this. Jenny, you get star fruit for tranquility.
Oh,
And I really feel that there is a place inside of you that is ready to embrace some tranquility. And not just embrace it, but expand it. Feel the seed of it. Feel that seed. You know, in star fruit, they have these little seeds, right?
yeah.
And, but feel the seed of it growing for you this year, where you really find your place within this bubble of tranquility and the light shining. You know, it's like, it's almost though spirit is telling me that first step is you must get out of your own way to feel it. It's
Mm,
right there.
mm,
But get out of that air element, the mental element, and just drop into that heart space where it's waiting for you to be able to embrace and evolve with this as your mantra, you know, like my tranquility is within me
yeah.
always.
Well,
And
notice the color. Just think solar plexus. Think that
yeah,
emotional center, finding
hmm,
that tranquility within your emotions.
yeah, love that.
I want everyone to know that was privy to. Speaking of evolving, Food Healing Oracle deck is about to have new branding. You don't even maybe know this. Well, Joanna, I might have alluded to it at some point that she was painting something, but it's
Yes.
now going to be a new. It's now going to be revealed soon after we get it photographed. But she painted something that is literally now the new feel, I think, of everything we've embodied. So I'm very
Mhm.
excited, and
Hey, if it comes from Jenny, I know it is
I
going to
know.
be
Wait till you
freaking
see it.
brilliant, right?
Wait till you see it.
Yeah,
Everyone, stay tuned. I'll let you know. You know, when she tells me it's ready to be presented, we will have it on the show. Me,
awesome.
Jenny, on the show. Okay, so Tony, you're next. All right, Tony, what's in your highest and best, whatever you're thinking about to get you into embracing the change and embracing evolution. Just realized that Howard has evolution on his tattoo. Oh, wow. And you got family.
Oh,
Yeah. So this is blood orange. And I want you to
I
just,
ate one for breakfast, as a matter of fact.
did you?
Mhm.
And I highly encourage you, now that you have your deck, to go read about this, because family can represent good, the bad, and the ugly. But when we're talking about what do you need to look at, or what is your message, look at family, look no further, and read the message that's in the book. and look at that as your source of inspiration.
Love that.
Yeah.
Okay, Kathy. Kathy, you got, and I have a feeling why you got this card, but you got a niece for Celebrate. And she showed me a picture of her new Isis statue that she got as she's looking around her house for spaces for altars because she loved the altars class, right? And
Yeah.
so, as you celebrate the sacred in your home, the sacred is wanting to be embodied even more so within your own being. So, what we outpicture comes from inside, and what's inside we outpicture. And your sacred divine self is celebrating the outpicturing that you've been doing in your home. And that's what I'm getting.
Keep going. She posted today how her husband said she looks so happy and posting all the spaces. I tell you, I wake up and I see my What Wealth altar and all my different altars, and it brings such joy. So keep in the group. Keep going there. Keep
Mhm.
going there.
Love it.
All right, Miss Trish, what is your card for embracing change and evolving? Ooh, you got the intuition card. That is our Blue Lotus card.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah. And I just keep hearing the message, you know what to do. You'll know what to do. You know what to do, and you'll know what to do. And always go inside first, check it out. We always know, even when people come to us for sessions or anybody talking to their friends, you already know, even though you're asking people for advice or for guidance. But soul already knows what's up. Just like soul already knows when you're grocery shopping, what should you be buying? Because soul's telling you, yeah, tonight I'm going to have artichokes. And then you go back and reflect on, what is it I want to forgive? So when you pull the intuition card, it's really asking you to kind of really start trusting
Mhm.
yourself in the decisions, especially for whatever it is that you're evolving through and out to the other side.
Yeah. Next is Patricia. Does she go by Patricia or Patty?
Patty.
Okay.
Patty.
Patty, this is for you. Lisa says, hi, Sevante and Joanna. Hi, Lisa.
Hi.
And this is for Patty. Patty, Patty, Patty. Ah, Patty. You get two cards and they are completely opposite. So I pick a card and the other card that was underneath of it flew out. So here you go, betrayal and celebrate. Now, I don't know how those two things are going to work out in your particular life, but I feel like that Spirit is telling me that you're finally evolving from any betrayal that you have felt, and it is time to celebrate that evolution because whatever you have felt betrayed by is no longer in your field, and it's time to let it completely go and celebrate your evolution that allowed you to let it go because it no longer has a place in your present moment now. It no longer has that place. So, there's always a reason when cards fly out, I feel like. And it is very important that we pay attention. So, pay attention. If there's any remnants left of any unforgiveness, of any betrayal, this is the time to really reflect on it and say, I'm done and I'm going into the celebration.
Beautiful. Loving that. Okay. Rolling
Next is
Stone.
Karen.
Karen.
Mhm.
I can't remember if Karen had her surgery or is going to, but in any case, if you just, I'm not sure also when you came on, but this is to provide you a message on whatever it is you're thinking through and evolving through over to the other side. Wow, 2 for 2. A lot of intuition coming up tonight. And I think that's a really good card for you, Karen, is that it's, I think it's for everybody right now, is to take this time and to further understand your practice, what allows you, and whatever it is, whether it's chanting, whether it's Bible, whether it's prayer, whether it's yoga, whether it's meditation, find your path of greatest uh, enlightenment that allows you to activate that intuition that's waiting to share with you your
Mm,
connection with spirit, like to get that guidance. There's such a gift to be able to go inside and close and talk to the angels and talk to the ascended masters and have them respond and know that that is them talking to you. There's something very it's the most rewarding, and I see that intuition card is just sort of beckoning that for you, Karen.
mm, love that. Lisa said hello, but she didn't say if she wanted a card, but I'm just going to pull a card for Lisa anyway. And then after that is Deb Mueller, and then I think we're complete. So
Well, we're
Lisa,
complete with this, but we have a
well,
whole
we're
little,
complete with this. Right?
yeah, celebration of the altar contest.
Okay, that's right. That's right. We can't forget that. Um, so Lisa, hopefully you're still here. You got goji berries for believe.
Oh.
Believe you can and you will. Put your belief into action. Put your belief into that place of expansion, because I feel like there is something that has been like there's hesitancy, and you just have to believe you can do it and let the hesitancy uh, go by the wayside and just move forward, you know. And plus goji berries, you know, they are so incredibly good for you. Maybe have some gojis in your yogurt or granola or whatever that you put gojis in, and eat some of those, and believe in yourself. Believe in yourself that you can and will evolve to the next place that you are desiring. Okay.
I just ordered a bunch of gojis because that's going to be going in one of my newest granola
Oh,
ensembles.
cool. Yeah.
I'm
Awesome.
like granola girl lately. Oh my gosh, it's so creative and it's so fun, and it really get it to incorporate all the food healing oracle deck cards.
Hmm.
All right,
Next
beloved
is
Deb.
Deb. Yes.
Yeah, this is for you. And you are coming late to the party. We really are pulling cards on evolving and coming out the other side, and to be really thinking about what it is that is pressing on you, and a message that will help you get from point A to point B and over the hump and back. Ah, so you got our moringa card, which
Oh,
is our,
yeah.
yeah, gratitude. And that's sort of the feeling of what I'm sensing now is about having your glass point of view half full, not half empty. Looking at the situation for all the things it can provide, is providing, versus what it didn't do or hasn't done. Really going into that attitude of gratitude and that state of being of wellness raises that vibration and allows you to see other people's point of view too, and being in other people's shoes allows you to maybe take stock of uh, your behaviors or anything that you need to pivot or clear or release. So stay in that gratitude and watch things start to move with
Mm,
effortlessly. Ta-da.
love that.
Okay, I
Love.
think we got everybody.
Yes.
And wonderful. So thank you for that. Lots of gratitude lately. I'm looking at my situation now. My cup will be over. What did she say? I'm looking at my situation now. My cup will be overflowing. So that is a wonderful validation.
Love that,
Fantastic.
Debbie. Love that.
Okay, good. Well, glad that worked out. So Joanna, I don't think you were able to go and then to our wonderful altar class, but boy, it was just so magnificent. And if people haven't joined our group yet, please join our Altar Shrines in Sacred Spaces. It's a Facebook group, and we are having a ball in there. Well, what we had on the 7th, we had a little contest, and we asked people to post all their different altars, and each time they posted, they got an entry and what they are going to win. This is no little tiny candle here. Can you smell it? Woo! Oh my God. Janelle can smell it because she has one from the October class. But anyways, there's a little stick on there and it says, I am nourished with love. And it smells. This is actually grapefruit and yuzu. It's pretty heavy. So in any case, that is going to go to you. And I hopefully one of you are going to win that and put that on your altar. So I have it there.
Deb says we need smell-o-vision.
Oh, are you kidding? The other day I was pulling cards with Howard and I thought, when are we going to have scratch and sniff version of our deck? Except the durian. I don't think I want the scratch.
No, we don't want that to be scratch and sniff at all.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay, so let me share our screen. And first off, can you see my screen?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. So hold on. Back at you. Where am I? Okay, let's try this again. Oh yeah, it's taking me to my Amazon page. That's kind of boring. Let's see if I can. Hold on.
I guess it depends what's on your shopping cart, whether it's
yes, that's true. All right, so let's see if I can figure this out.
Oh, Tamara says maybe the altar card scratch and sniff.
So, can you see the screen?
I see a lot of altars and a lot of things.
Yeah, okay. If you actually go to the altar shrines in Sacred Spaces, we have 122 members and growing. This, you can actually click on the media and it lets you scroll. And I tell you, I do this all the time. I just look because I just want to see what everyone's posting. And this is a quick way of doing it. But I love to just scroll through here. So this is a lot of your different altars, some of mine.
Beautiful images. Beautiful.
Oh, yeah. Did you see this one that Tina did of our
yes. Oh
scrolls?
My goodness.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
Anyways, it's also a store. We do sell altar items in there. So lots of good finds. So that's that. That's where you all have been posting. So now you had 1 week to post all your altars. And now we are going to see who won. Okay. So every time you made a post, I jotted it down and you have an entry on here. Can you see the screen, Joanna?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, good. All right. So some of you did multiple and you'll see that you're on there multiple times. All right. May the best altar, shrine, and sacred space maker win. I was going to say may the best woman win, but there may be men and I don't think so, but just in case. All right. Good luck. Good luck. You guys all did an amazing job. Keep posting. There'll be other contests. Here we go. Tina Townsend.
Wow, Tina Townsend. Woohoo!
She's lucky. Go. She wins a lot. Way to go, Tina Townsend. Tina owns Seven Stones Metaphysical Store in upstate New York. And congratulations to her. And actually, speaking of Fiddle Fern, in May, Tamara and I are flying up to visit her store, teach a class or two, and then we are going to be presenting the deck at Spirit Fest in Syracuse. So we are bringing, we've got invited. Awesome. We got invited to go speak in New York. Mm-hmm. And so we'll be combining that trip with visiting her incredible store. And by the way, she's not here tonight. She sent me a picture. I'll have to have her repost it. She took our chakra scrolls, and you walk into the store and that's her wall. And below each chakra scrolls, she made crystals all related to that chakra, like little altars under each one, like all the way across. That amazing. Awesome. Yeah, I have to have her maybe do a video or something. But in any case, congratulations, Tina. You're probably out being busy. And we'll see you soon, and I'll get that shipped off to her. I think that's a wrap. I
I
I don't
think it's a
know. Does it
wrap.
feel like anything else? I mean, I do have a couple announcements, not a whole lot. Uh, I will be in St. Pete's next week, St. Petersburg, if anyone wants to come up to Spirit Fest and have some fun there. I'll be presenting on Saturday. We did open up 2 more spots for the crystal class on the 28th. But at this point, you'd have to make a decision pretty quickly. And if you're local, that's even better. So we can get you your packet of crystals. And then if you are interested in level 1, March 3rd and 4th. We're full. Level 2, March 3rd and 4th. We have a couple spots left. So we would love to see you. But it looks like the majority of people here are all level 1. A couple are not retaking, but refreshing, we call it. So they're ready for level 2. And more to come. Always check the newsletter. We always list all our calendars of all the things going on. There's a lot going on, especially here locally. Veg Fest, Spirit Fest, Illuminate Festival, Light Conscious Expo. I mean, we have a lot of things going on. I do, because
You do.
I
It's
have a
all
lot of
yours,
things
baby.
going on.
You're driving the car.
I know. Hey, if anyone wants to join me at any of those events, let me know. I mean, Tony offered. I'm so grateful. Well, thank you, Joanna. And I thank you for everyone for making cherries such a juicy experience for us this last
There's
3
no
years.
pits in our cherries.
There's no pits.
No pits in our cherries.
Yeah. Everything's great.
All
Feels good. And we move forward with pears.
Yes.
Pears and mangoes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you all. Thank you, Sevante. Thank you to Mother Nature. Thank you to the universe. Thank you. I have much moringa for this experience of the last 3+ years. And I'm not finished. I'll be around.
I'm sure you will. I'm not calling it retirement. I'm just going to say that she's off enjoying her fiddle fern.
That's right. That's right. I got some adventures coming up for me too, which, stay tuned. You'll be hearing about.
Excellent. Well, I have a big wish that, and as you know, I'm putting it out there, is that Food Healing Oracle Deck makes its way to Japan. That's a big bucket list, is that we're teaching, but we'll be starting here. Everyone take note. We don't have the date yet, but one really exciting thing is that I've been always having a huge desire to work with chefs to do multi-course intentional meals using our deck. And our first one is going to happen with Sylvie, the amazing Sylvie Zabo of the Living Vine Cafe. So we're working out a menu and a special night, and I hope everyone here locally in Florida can come. And then we were going to start to be working with other chefs. So lots of things unfolding, but that's one of the passions, is creating intentional meals based on our deck, and it's starting to happen.
That's right. And Denise, I love that word, sabbatical. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm on sabbatical.
She's on sabbatical. She's not in the field. She'll always be in the field. And we will move forward. And I will probably do the show from time to time. I'm not sure I'm going to continue to do the show every Monday, because I already have the Nourish Your Soul show. But if you all come every Monday, I might say, maybe I will do it every Monday and start bringing you guys all on as my co-hosts. Let's just see. You let me know. I will gauge it with the cherries.
Yes.
All right,
Deb,
Joanna.
That nap sounds really good. Deb Mueller says, how about a really long nap?
Tamara, have another smoothie party. I think I do. Somebody did ask to do a smoothie party.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to be probably doing one at Light Waves in Venice. They want to do one at their store. They can't keep our smoothie books in stock. In fact, we're almost sold out of our hardcover. Wow. Almost. That's, we're just going to be
the end.
The end. Okay,
but
everyone.
Digital, still alive and still available.
There you go. You'll see her. Thanks, Joanna. Thanks, everyone, for coming. I hope you enjoyed your readings. Many blessings. And to all, a good night.
That's right. And happy Chinese New Year in just a couple of days. Year of the Water Rabbit. Enjoy, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.